Hey, I'm Joe with RevZilla, and today we're taking a look at the OGIO Rig 9800 gear bag, available at RevZilla.com. OGIO got started in 1987 in Utah, and they have a huge range of hydration packs, backpacks, moto luggage, and golf bags. So what we have here is a big gear bag designed to throw all of your gear in it or your luggage for when you're traveling. This bag comes in around $330, and don't forget RevZilla does offer that price match policy, so if you find it for less elsewhere, we're happy to match that price for you. One other thing to consider before we dive in, there is a Rig 9800 Pro for just about 20 bucks more, and what that gets you, in addition to some other colorways and some additional small features, it gives you a boot bag. So if you're like me and you like to race and ride in muddy conditions, it's nice to be able to have a separate boot bag to throw your boots in to keep the mud and everything off the rest of your gear. But for now, we're going to talk about the traditional Rig 9800. It comes in 4 colorways, so be sure to check out the website to see the other 2, other than the ones that we have up here on the table. Let's talk about the construction. The material that this is made out of is a 420 and 600D poly, and then the interior is a 420D ripstop material. I like the fact that it's ripstop insides because we know that some of our boot buckles and helmets have some sharp edges. It's nice to know that the inside of the bag is going to be able to take a beating. So this thing is a monster. So let's talk about how much it can hold. 123 liters of storage. So I found that I could fit all of my riding gear in the bag itself, in the main part, and then the lid itself, I could fit quite a bit of extra stuff. So if you like to travel light and not carry too many bags when you're traveling, it's nice to be able to carry everything all in one bag instead of having to carry multiple bags. So let's move through some of the details here, show you all the features of the bag all the way around. The main zipper here, you can see, has a padlock for luggage. You know, your typical luggage padlock goes in here to keep people from going through the main compartment at least. And then you'll see these 2 big compression straps here that allow you to open up the bag and also compress it when there's not much in it, so you're able to cinch it down quite a bit. But before we open it up, let's move around and show you the entire exterior here. So you'll see this big structural piece on the back of the bag here. OGIO calls that the sled. It's the structural load equalizing deck. Very fancy. What's cool about this is that it does support the entire bag from the back, just like you'd find with your typical travel luggage. So OGIO has a lot of experience with travel luggage, and it's nice that it has these rails here, so it's easy to carry up and down steps. Big monster rollerblade wheels here that pretty much look like sport bike tires, so it'll be able to handle wet weather handling and keep the traction down on your bag. But yeah, this piece here really gives you a lot of rigidity and allows you to carry the bag through a variety of conditions. What I really like about where the wheels are placed is they're very far to the outside of the bag. I've had some other gear bags in the past that the wheels are a little bit more inboard, and it makes it really easy for the bag to tip over. This bag is very, very stable as you roll it around. So let's see, you can see the big logo on the side. No reflectivity or anything like that, but a lot of different colorways and styles to match what you're into. Of course, the top of the black bag here is a little bit more simple than the other one that we have. So now we're back to where we began. So let's open up the lid here. The lid itself has quite a bit of storage, but let's talk about the main compartment first. So this zipper allows you to flip the lid all the way open, which I really like because some gear bags kind of have a restrictive opening. So as we get into the interior of the bag here, you can see, sorry, I'm hiding behind the bag. So you can see that inside there is a separate helmet compartment. This is removable, but I really like the fact that it allows you to store your helmet up near the top of the bag when you're traveling to keep it from being damaged when you are traveling. But you can take that out if you decide not to use that or you want to put other things in there. So inside, nice light color, allows you to see what you're looking for once you get inside. Now what I really like, pop out from behind the bag again. What I really like is the fact that this lid holds so much. Now, there is an exterior pocket here for your quick and easy access items, you know, your phone, wallet, keys, that sort. And then inside, you'll see that the lid itself has a huge zipper that goes all the way around. So this is a dual zipper. This allows you to access the interior panel of the lid. So you could put anything that you need in here, you know, your traditional street clothes, things like that. And then also there's several other compartments that you can see up here. So we have 2 other zippers allowing you to get access to these compartments, a mesh pocket here, so you can see what you're looking for. But yeah, overall, very generous interior. So as we wrap this up, let's close this up. You can see that there's multiple handles. We'll attach these compression straps here. There's multiple handles. Knowing that I ride with a lot of folks with big trucks, and it's tough to get a gear bag up into the tailgate of a tall pickup truck. So what OGIO did here was give you two big straps to allow you to pick the bag up, and then also there's one here at the top, and then you could grab the frame at the bottom. So quite a few options to allow you to pick the bag up and get it up on a higher platform. Also, in the back, a nice telescopic handle for when you're jamming around the airport, of course. One thing to consider is that this bag does weigh about 15 pounds empty. My gear, I weighed all of my riding gear. I'm an enduro rider, so I use knee braces, neck brace, helmet, I have a few pairs of goggles. That kind of stuff can add up. So my gear altogether weighs around 30 pounds. So here we're maybe looking at about 45 pounds with everything in it, minus my street clothes. So just be mindful that if you do travel via airplane, you're getting to that 50-pound threshold before you start to have to pay extra. This is obviously too big for a carry-on, so just be mindful of the weight overall. If you're a road racer, you're going to throw your leathers and everything in here, the weight can add up quickly. But the fact that it holds so much may make it so that you don't have to carry other bags. Overall, I think OGIO did a killer job on this bag. It's really popular. There's a ton of different colorways, again, for folks to choose from. But if you'd like to see what other riders have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device. And as always, if you have any questions about this or anything else you see on our website, give our Gear Geeks a shout at 877-792-9455 or shoot an email to cs@revzilla.com. Thanks for watching our video today about the OGIO Rig 9800 gear bag. I'm Joe, and I'll see you next time.